Welcome everybody to this week's episode of our hit podcast of Dice and Them. No, you can't disprove that. I am Jack. I'll be leading the entertainment for this evening, and joining me is Bambi.
Hello everyone.
I'm also joined by Ralph.
Hello, little peek behind the curtain. This is our third time through the intro, but I think that this one is the one.
There's still time left. Tove!
Hello everyone. The second one we gave up on because we just started meowing into our microphone.
Lou!
Hey! Hi. Good to be here.
Beautiful. Let's just rush headlong forward into the delights of this evening. Lou, where's the Lou cap? Lay it on us.
All right. Okay, so a ragtag bunch, including a waterlogged Gladstone and a studded leather crop top, have a quick lie down as Light, Lusher, and Gladstone have fewer total hit points than Gus. A very large wall has a bad, stinky smell, many corpses, and a big hole in the wall. The corpses are orcs and covered in scratches and long cuts, but it appears they were actually long dead and got alive again to fight. The wall with the hole seems to predate the dwarven mine, and an amber light is emanating from it. Gus becomes a grudging tiger on Light's request, and then he's a dick about it. The two cats go and see what's what and see a sarcophagus. A voice asks for introductions from inside the tomb. They are known as Rygard the Defender, not the more problematic Orcsbane. Apparently, they don't hate orcs that much at all.
That much.
But
I've written the word yesterday. Apparently, they don't hate orcs that much at all yesterday. I don't know.
What's last episode a drinking episode?
Old Rygard says that lots of their stuff got taken, but the most powerful stuff is still there. They need help to be laid to rest and want to hold some contest, to which Gladstone is super keen. Light assesses Rygard's hotness and then lets Gladstone go for it. So they do! Grey pals start going at each other and Gladys doesn't do well. Lusher starts studying Rygard in case Gladstone dies. But he prevails and gets a grim headband for his trouble. The gang plots for as long as the DM can be bothered to listen, and then stops the podcast.
That sounds about right, and that leads us to the plot. So, Ralph, do you want to explain what the second challenge placed to you by Rygard the Defender was?
Yeah, Ralph, why don't you explain it to us?
The second challenge placed upon us was to rid the mine of an enormous tunnelling beast, which had infested one of the layers and was causing a great danger to all travellers. The beast was too strong to take in a stand-up fight, so we, our brave adventurers, must come up with a cunning plan to best it. We know that the beast is attracted by vibrations, a fact we can use to our advantage. And so we came up with a plan. The plan was as follows.
Over to you, Tove.
the plan was that when creating fiction, you don't explain the plan if the plan is just going to work perfectly, because then the audience have just had to listen to the plan twice. So if we don't explain what the plan is now, the plan has to go smoothly. So what I think we should do is cut immediately to us fighting the beast, and then we just say, and then this happens, and the beast is killed.
Okay. Well, a way to do that is maybe let's just keep this all in fiction, in real world, and keep it exciting. And I don't even know what your plan is. Let's not cut. Let's just not even do it.
It is my belief that we should discuss a plan.
Fine, I guess we'll discuss the plan.
If we wish for there to be some kind of twist, we could insist that Jack takes his headphones off.
Ooh, interesting.
Alternatively...
But what if you talk about me behind my back?
Yeah, alternatively,
obviously
having recently DM'd for the first time in quite a long time, maybe Jack should definitely keep his headphones on.
Well, how can I... But
easier.
I kind of like it in terms of the audience. If I don't know what's going on, but they do, that's kind of a fun twist that you don't often get. Don't often get the DM in the dark. And then I've got to roll with the punches and see, because then no one,
And no one wins.
No one knows what's going on.
no one knows what's going on.
Okay, whip them off, and I'll recount the plan as I remember us
Yeah.
having it at the end of the last episode.
Take those bad boys off, Jack.
There's no assumption. Okay, all I will say is that all of the tunnels you've seen were all around the 4th floor, and that's where you were told not to go.
Yes, that is instrumental to the plan.
I love you all. Go, go, go. Don't say anything mean about me, because I will actually
Kisses.
get upset, because I have a very fragile ego, and I'm actually just going to sit here and eat.
Okay, so we need to attract the beast into
Yep.
the room so that you can all run down the tunnel that it comes from, in case we need to throw it into the water.
Yes.
Could I be something stinky?
Something stompy might be more useful. I think the impression we've got is that it's attracted by vibrations.
Ah. Can I be an elephant?
I very
I
much
think we've
doubt
got some mining equipment in the room that we can potentially repair and make do the vibrations for us.
We also have some explosives, so we can attempt to, before we even see the thing, try and bring some tunnels down on top of it, which could wound it or disorient it.
Yes, I thought perhaps pack the mining equipment with explosives and set the fuse to go.
So we attract it to those vibrations, blow it up when it gets there.
Yep.
When that doesn't work, we try to lure it over the wooden walkway round the main shaft and collapse that.
Yes, which I think Light should do because he can probably outpace it.
Yeah, sure.
So if you all get to the walkway once it has gone to the mining equipment, have you got reduce, Gus?
Yes.
So we want to save that if it gets to the walkway and we can reduce it and then just kick it into the water once it's small.
Cool. Yeah, I've got 1 first level spell slot and 2 second level spell slots left.
Sorted.
Because I'm a full
And then-
caster, baby. Despite all outward appearances.
How many wild shapes have you got left?
God, it would really help if we didn't leave it so long between recording sessions.
We had a short rest.
Yeah, I get two per short rest, so.
Just wondering what the, again, sort of party politics of you turning into a horse is. If it does come to, right, okay, we've weakened it here, and we've weakened it again on the stairs, it's still going. I'd love to be able to lance the fucker.
Did we bring the lance?
Oh, bollocks! It's probably still with the horse, isn't it?
Yeah.
I fucking hate this realism thing. Okay. Perhaps I could improvise a lance with mining equipment.
Maybe it's some of the equipment on the wall or something. There's no longbow. I can.
No, of course there's not a longbow. That would be ridiculous. But there might be all sorts of other... a spear is just a lance you haven't met yet.
Okay, so we've got our wish list. We need rig the mining equipment with explosives.
Yeah.
We set the mining equipment off. It's going to come out of the warren into the auxiliary shaft, up the auxiliary shaft into the level with the tomb. We blow it up there. If it's still alive, we then run down through the warren, leading it to the main shaft. Reduce it, drop it into the water, hope it drowns.
Okay. Yes. I don't think I have any further questions, Your Honour. Except what I'm going to do in the plan.
As a sort of backup bait, I was going to say Losha could carry some like rocks and then give them to Azra and she could drop them. Because actually, flapping her wings won't work because owls
Might be blind to it, yeah.
Owls don't actually make that much, They don't make many vibrations when they flap their wings. They're quite silent
In
flyers.
the air above the ground.
Famously so.
Maybe it detects vibrations in the air.
Knowing Jack's hatred of Azia, that
It
may
will,
be true.
it will just one-shot her. It actually has bonus damage against owls.
Okay, and it's the Owl Eater's turn.
Yeah, so that'll be the backup.
In case you need to get it away from someone who's injured, maybe.
Yeah.
they lie still, and Azia drops rocks. I'll try and summon Jack, I guess.
So, into Central Shaft, drop it into the water, and if that doesn't work...
We won't know about it because it'll be really far away.
It'll be down in the shaft, and Losher can just shoot it, like, uncontested until it dies.
It's also, like, described as being a hard fight just to take it on, whereas I feel like it might not... If it comes down to it, if we've exploded it, reduced it, drowned it a bit, set some traps on it, then if we have to end up then doing a few rounds with it, hopefully it won't actually be too bad.
Yeah, a few rounds with it in the water. It'll be fine. Nothing bad has happened in the water.
We're famously good in water.
Maybe the eels will finish it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, friggin' wild shapes can swim at 4th level.
Yeah,
I'm livid.
that would have been good to know.
Last week when we were playing, we had a druid at our table, and it was freaking Chris from Wizards, and he turned into a frog and was like, and that's great because I've now got a swimsuit. I was like, well, you can't do a swimsuit at 4th level. And he was like, yes, I can. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like,
Then why was I a dog?
then why was I a fucking dog?
For the damage.
No,
Dog
they do
damage.
shit damage.
Who dares disturb my rest? Oi, oi, oi.
Well, we have our plan.
Yeah?
We have our plan. First things first, I think the most important part of the plan. You said there were a load of weapons and things all around this tomb, correct? Gladstone is going to find a sort of sturdy-looking metal hafted pike. I think that's a reasonable thing to find.
I think it might have been a pitchfork used to feed the mine donkeys.
The monkeys.
That's
Hold
different.
on.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure about a hefty hafted pike, but I mean, I could definitely think there's plenty of spikes around.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like the kind of the weapons used by great heroes, right? So I think it's like a broad-bladed boar spear. I think used by one of the greatest heroes of the land.
Oh, okay. You want to just steal it
Was
from
Rygard a big boar hunter? After they've told us all this stuff about how bad it is that they're getting their tomb robbed.
Rygard's like, oh yes, do you like my fine boar spear there? No, don't touch that. What are you doing? I need that. Fine, there's a spear in the tomb. And Rygard's a little bit jebby about it, but they let you have it.
Hey, Rygard.
Hey, Light.
Got any, ornamental fencing blades you're not using that I could potentially, use for this fight?
I mean, I've got some toothpicks.
No, I feel like I'm already using a pair of toothpicks from those orcs you killed. It's fine, I'll be okay with these. They're just,
Do you not have a fancy?
Yes, not with me. We've been through a whole thing to get here, you know. There was water. I was going to get it wet. Bad enough I got me wet.
Hey, Rygard.
Hey, Gus.
Hey, have you got any, illustrated dictionaries of various flora and fauna of the world?
Why, yes, I was actually an accomplished artist myself.
Oh, excellent.
Would you like to see my book, Rygard's Rumdingers of Animals?
Gave up on that one, didn't you?
Yep. Couldn't think of more. See, the trouble is I can say something like rumdingers, but I can't make up a word for animals that won't invite immediate flame.
Consternation.
And Lou already used fauna.
Yeah, that was it. Rumdinger of a fawn boy.
Yeah, guess it's a shifty at that there rumdinger of a tome, shall we? Yeah. Has it got lots of pictures of dinosaurs in it?
How long has Rygard been dead?
A while. How old are they? 29. How long have they been 29? A while. Little Twilight joke for all you Edward fans out there.
I watched
Huge
that
fans.
last week.
Did you? It's good, isn't it?
first
I
time.
I was surprised. No, it's 4th or 5th. But I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it's okay.
Yeah, it's a decent movie. Cool baseball scene with Muse. It's pretty
You
good.
know what isn't decent? The plan we just came up with.
Oh, really? Good. Well, I'm glad. Well, listeners, I hope you enjoy your dramatic irony as time marches on.
So, step 1 of the setup is Light and Losher, I'm thinking? Rig the mining equipment to blow.
Ooh, where?
Thought in that big chamber so that the big thing will hear the vibrations of the mining equipment and
Oh, okay.
come into
All
this
right.
chamber.
All right.
We do that.
Oh, okay. And you just... How are you setting it off? What are you going to have? Gladstone walking over with his bum knees with a lit match that he's pulled out of his ass?
Just like a torch, and there's like a comedic long line of black powder to...
Yeah, you're actually at the entrance to the mine. Just hit the black powder all the way down.
So question,
Okay.
do any of our characters know the rate at which a line of black powder would burn? Is that knowledge that anyone has?
Gladstone,
Roll that in check.
have you read a book about
Have
black
you read a
powder?
book about it?
Well, I mean, the thing is...
Light's looking expectantly with the barrel like already pouring powder onto the ground.
11.
Light's like a waiter grating Parmesan cheese, and it's just like, tell me when.
Tell me when.
Tell
Tell me when, Gladstone.
Oh, too much. He can make a pretty good stab at it, a reasonable amount.
And okay, so Light pours a line of black powder leading into the tomb.
Oh, okay.
Where
You're
he
going to
can
hide out in the tomb.
Yeah.
Smart. With that strong tomb walls.
Yeah, strong tomb walls, nice dead end.
Yep. Ideal. Trap. Some
Level
might say.
20 ghost friend to help.
Oh, the ghost isn't going to help. Why would the ghost help?
Step 2. Positions, I think.
I am in position.
Yes.
You're just going to say you're in position. You're not going to give me any more than that.
Yep.
Well, you can still describe what you're doing, even if you don't know, if I don't know why you're there. I can still. I am omniscient. Apparently, I should be able to see what your characters are doing and where they are.
It would also be good if Jack knows that we can get any misunderstandings about the map
Yeah.
out of the way now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I am high above them on the second tier mezzanine of this cave floor. Arr.
Gus is standing exactly where Light has told her to stand, and she primes that second level spell slot.
Oh, I was going to say, it has a shotgun? Okay.
Light takes everyone's hand and leads them down to the far side of the entrance to the... We've been calling them the Warrens, which was that tunnel you said looked like had loads of burrowed holes in the side.
Yeah, that's level 4, right? So that's down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where we think it's going to come from.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds like we're all on the same page for now.
And Losher is going to collect a small pouch of rocks, fairly sturdy rocks. You can imagine if they were to be dropped, they would make a sound, but also small enough that they could be carried by a small creature.
Okay. That's the weirdest one so far, and I'm not in the least bit surprised. But so you're down on level 4, but you've rigged everything to blow on level 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
And how much black powder and stuff have you put there?
All of it.
Okay, so are you trying to get the drill to work, or are you just blowing
Yes.
the thing?
Both.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Well, when you hear the explosion, you know what to do. If I don't come back, write a song about me or something. I'm going to come back. It's fine. It's fine.
I believe you.
Are you sure you wouldn't, you don't want any backup, at the other end?
He always likes backup at the other end.
What did you have in mind?
Oh,
Well,
no.
just...
Oh, no, not while I'm here. We are going to do the plan. None of that.
Well, that's that decided. Off we go.
Just in case, is all I meant.
Why don't you tie a rope around Light's...
And you can pull it.
Yeah.
Not do that again.
Yeah, he can move a whole 45 feet away from you.
Also, I think we're out of ropes. We've done that so much.
Classic rope pullers.
Confidence, everyone. This plan is going to work.
Yes, agreed. We have it in us, yes. I'm feeling positive.
Quick inspiration check. Anyone got any inspiration they're holding on to?
I do.
I think I do.
Nope.
Okay, so we've got 2 inspiration amongst the group of 4. What's the owl doing?
Standing on Losha's shoulder.
Okay,
Of course.
of course.
She's the linchpin.
Oh,
And Losha's
if this owl is the actual linchpin, I'm gonna be so annoyed. So let's begin then. What's the first? What happens first?
Light's going to walk up to the drill and attempt to initiate the mechanism.
Okay, you want to just give me a flat, just a flat 20? Let's just see how we get on with this.
I know a few things about mechanics because, nope, can't think of anything. Don't know anything about mechanics. 13.
Okay, I'd say with a 13, that's a reasonable check. I think you take a bit of time, but it sort of kick it into gear and it's sort of chugging away.
Nice and rhythmic.
Mm.
And then he runs away into the tomb and peeks out around the corner.
Okay.
Wish us luck, Rygard.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Ooh.
Don't pull a face.
Just to clear the air, you're not really my type. You're not so. I go for the beefy types, just to sort of get that one out there. You're very nice, but
That's all right.
you're also dead.
I'm totally dead, bro. It's all good. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm glad we cleared that.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, hey, you might be dead too soon.
What?
Have you seen this thing? Hard cut. Yeah. So on the Warrens floor, which I love the name by the way. The 3 of you in your positions can hear a sort of, and you start hearing something else. You start hearing a rumbling of rock coming from the south of the Warrens, and you hear it like something to the south and coming fast. And then, so where are you guys in, say, compared to the middle of the Warren? Because I assume the sound is in the middle of the 3rd floor, so it would be above the middle of the Warrens.
But we are out. We are out. Are we not? We are in the shaft.
Okay, so you're on the other side of the Warrens. So I think you can probably hear but not see a creature that sounds like a large creature making a lot of commotions and some tunneling happening in the Warrens. And then Light, you can start to hear that now too, and it sounds like something is, tunneling straight through the earth towards this drill.
I imagined it would come over land. And he's hovering the torch over the line of black powder, the fuse that we left.
Okay.
Ready to ignite it as soon as he sees it.
Do we start running?
Why don't we roll for initiative?
Why would we do something like that?
Oh, excellent. It's a solid 4.
Oh, hey!
What's your initiative bonus?
I got a 5.
Ah.
My initiative is 0. We call that one the Gladstone Special. Yay! Whoopah!
I think you might still go before me, as my initiative is not necessarily my strong point. Oh, no!
Possibly because...
We go at the Oh, actually, I go first. 5 with a +1, so
Oh,
I go first,
bollocks!
Right? Right, you're down the bottom, obviously.
Naturally.
22 here.
9.
17.
My dice doesn't have a 22 on it.
I think if I'm honest, if I'd have just made this up, it probably would have been more or less exactly the same.
I kind of wish I wasn't second, to be honest.
Ready in action to be led by Losha.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was kind of hoping that my reaction would be kind of reactionary.
So, Light on the Lake at Midnight. It is round 1. You are top of the round. You hear this thing tunneling. You suspect with about the speed of, it's making its way through the earth towards this drill.
Using his complex hearing organs and his profound abilities in the field of geometry, can I work out that it'll be about 6 seconds until it appears?
You couldn't. Well, I mean, you can try and make such gross. What do you want? An intelligence check?
Oh no!
To remember if you remember like geometry and algebra.
One could make an argument for a perception check.
Perception check, I'll allow.
Oh, here we go. I like that one. That one's a +5. 15.
So it's just middle of the road. I think with a 15, that's a pretty good one. I reckon it's not going to be there this turn.
Okay, then...
You feel like it's a bit too far away.
But luckily we know exactly how long that black powder is going to take.
So Gladstone's 11 earlier. How long do I reckon this black powder will take to
I
reach the
reckon
drill?
it will go off the turn after you light it.
Between 6 seconds and 1 minute.
Yeah, it emerges in front of you. You've already lit the thing, but actually black powder in this universe, very slow to burn.
Aaron has a low oxygen
Yeah, no
atmosphere,
oxygen, in fact.
so-
No oxygen.
Yeah, so no fire at all.
Yeah, we're all silicon based.
Yeah. You've got to bring that selenium out.
It's just not come up yet. Carry on.
So if I light it now, it should explode when it appears.
It will, well, if you light it now, it will go off next turn.
And I reckon it's about a turn away.
You reckon it is
By
more than a
sound.
turn away.
We
I
know
don't
that
light
it
it
won't
yet.
be here this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we're out in the hall.
Light prepares an action to light the fuse if he sees them, the big creature.
Okay. So you want to see it and then light it and hope.
Well,
that in
I'm
the
thinking
turn-
it's going to appear later, but
Okay.
if he's surprised...
Plan B is.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
In fact, actually, if he sees it and it's close to the drill, probably throw the torch at the black powder in the drill.
Ooh,
That would probably
interesting. Okay, all right,
More
fine.
sense.
Gus on the pond at noon.
Hello. Yeah, I guess we start
You
running.
hear shit going down.
Guess we start running. The whole point of this was running and bring it onto a certain path.
I mean, don't tell me. Nothing's happening yet. It's just drilling. It's going towards the drill at the moment.
Hold.
Just so you know, it's like that bit in the Two Towers right now where they're just like, "Oh, your fire!" and you're the one that's just shot the arrow into the Rygard. Just at the moment, just that's your role. You've lost an eye. You've shot an arrow in.
I mean, I have like one job in this plan. And
I'm not
and it's-
sure.
Certainly do.
And it's
I'm
not
not
now.
sure from the reactions of your co-stars and friends.
Losha grips Gus's shoulder quite tightly.
Yeah. Gus just kind of looks at Lyosha like, is it now?
So not only is Lou the wild card, but apparently Gus is also the wild card.
Yeah.
Not yet.
We should have explained it to say that this is the biggest prank she's ever pulled, and maybe that would have gotten her more on the same page.
Yeah, we have to pull an elaborate prank, but we need you to fucking pull it together. Okay, assuming Gus does nothing, Lyosha,
Begin to gently lead both of them.
the old man and the fool.
I would say
Whoa.
And Gus.
The fool is Azure.
paying careful attention not to kick any rocks or something over. And
Because that sound would definitely contest with the massive...
it might
drill
do. Be careful, but move the full distance of our slowest member.
Do you move in a
Hello.
anti-rhythmic pattern where you sweep your legs across?
Listening to the rhythm of the drill, trying to step in rhythm with it.
That's tight.
This is
I like
the
that.
rhythm of the drill. Oh yeah,
drill.
the rhythm of the drill.
But as this happens, Azure takes off.
Oh, Azure takes off. So she's just flying out of the mine now. She's gone.
She's gone, yeah, she's off.
She's back into the water. She likes it there now.
Interesting. Okay.
With a rock.
For fuck's sake.
As Losha goes, he places strategic rocks as he goes.
What, it's like meter markers along
You
the
know,
way?
those strategic rocks, Jack.
Strategic rocks.
Trust
Strategic
us.
rocks is a name
Trust in
of
our
it.
plan.
A geology shit band. Okay. Fine. Thanks for the pity laugh, Tove. Okay, fine. The owl's carrying a rock. It's the level of bullshit.
So, sorry, you're leading us into the Warrens.
Towards the shaft.
Okay, well, what I'd say then is as you walk through, you can hear the creature above you, or something happening sort of above you as you're walking through this, through the Warrens, as it appears to have tunneled through the earth towards the drill.
Very gently walking and very carefully placing rocks.
So, very slow then?
Yeah, this turn.
Yeah, so probably only, say, under the massive pile of explosives.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's
cool.
probably about
Great.
sensing the sort of the sort of furtive sort of scouting mood that's going on. Gladstone is going to sagely point at the ceiling at the source of the digging noise, and just with a sort of it's above us sort of.
And to be clear, Gladstone is wearing the massive ornate suit of armor.
The magic semi-spectral suit of armor, yes.
Yeah, do you want to give me a magic semi-spectral stealth check with a disadvantage?
I mean, we didn't make Losha make a stealth check.
I assumed Losha you might be the weakest link of the three. If I'm
Just
honest.
don't
I
be
don't think
louder
that's
than
how
the
it's-
drill. You're fine.
I don't think. Yeah, sorry. Are we saying that a suit of armor being moved in carefully could
No.
be louder than
No.
a piece of industrial mining equipment? Why? Why have you done this to me?
Is it a natural one?
No, it's a natural 20
Oh.
But
and a 10.
Oh, that's fine. You're fine.
This is the first time this dice has rolled a 20.
First and last. Okay,
Probably the
perfect.
only. Yeah.
You hear this creature coming closer and closer, the vibrations, and you can see part of the earth moving as you feel like it's getting very close.
Below, does he hear a soft clank?
Yes.
a deafening
In the distance-
clank.
In the distance, you hear a
Clank.
bum. Sorry.
Sorry, everyone. Yes.
Yes, you hear an old man toot. It's Gladstone's turn.
I toot. That's my action.
Okay, you've tooted. Round 2. Light on the lake at midnight.
It's getting closer, I can hear.
Yep.
Do I think it's 6 seconds away?
It's impossible to tell. But it's gotten significantly closer since last turn.
I thought I saw the ground moving.
Mhm.
I think it's time to light the fuse.
Yeah, okay. You're going to light the fuse. So you're going to light the fuse now, which will go off next. So that big explosives are going to go off next turn.
Yep. I'm
Yep.
going to stealthily move towards the exit from this room to then move down to the auxiliary shaft to follow the others.
Okay, stealth moving is what, half speed?
You know, I don't think it's ever come up.
We've never had to be stealthy
I've never
and
had to
quick.
move in combat, but stealthily, yeah.
I believe it's half movement.
I can bonus action dash, so
So what? That gives you what? 35? 30 feet?
30. Assuming
Okay.
half speed, I would get 30.
Yeah, and you're going towards the auxiliary shaft.
Yes, I think that's the only way out of this room anyway.
Oh yeah. There's because the other side is blocked off with things. I thought you might lure the thing into clearing for you, but it's cool. Okay. I mean, you're definitely not all the way to the auxiliary shaft.
Okay, am I out of the chamber?
No, I would say you're near the end of the chamber, 30 feet, because you were in the tomb.
Right, yeah.
Maybe you should have thought about that, huh?
Well, you see, there's theatre of the mind.
What do you mean, theatre of the mind? You were in the tomb.
This feels like a good opportunity to get blown dramatically forward by an explosion, though. We've got that going for you.
That's right. I'm sure it'll be a dex check.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. The powder is lit. The flame surges forward very slowly. Gus,
Hello.
you hear good vibrations. It's giving you excitations. What do you do?
I mean, Gus kind of squeezes Lusha's hand and sort of looks up and goes, "Is it now? Is it yet?"
Lasha shakes their head in an audio medium.
I'd say at this point, Losha, let's go. of Gus's shoulder, as in to say, run into the darkness.
This is going to do well.
I mean, I'm just enjoying. See, this is the reason we should be recording this live, or at least recording the video of this. Because Ralph's face when you said release was just like,
I don't think that.
Should that be the thing that?
Are we sure?
You're not there.
I think
Oh,
that
yes, you are.
Lusha's
Yes.
logic here, but you can't see because it's dark, right?
You can see.
Yeah, but Gladstone can't see.
Gladstone.
So Lusha's thought
No,
process here.
Gladstone's holding your other hand.
He doesn't have strong maternal instincts, right? So his thought.
We actually have established that he does.
Yeah. I thought we were
Oh,
quite
sorry,
clear
no. But in this case, it's like his logic isn't to like keep people close. It's to like, it might go off soon, so run.
there. Okay, so it's just going to be one of those like I don't have to outrun a bear, I just have to outrun you situations.
That's not fair
No.
because they will all outrun me.
Just have to outrun any potential cave-in.
Yeah, that's like, it's the. I mean, obviously, if when it comes to Lusha's turn, Gus is still there, then Lusha will lead Gus. But it's kind of like, here you go. If you want to run.
Are we saying the bioluminescent mushroom has run out?
No.
Ah,
Then you probably could see.
So I'm going to ready an action, and my readied action is doing something, and it's going to be triggered by Lyosha doing something.
Copy Lyosha.
Yeah.
This is a fun trip as a DM, I tell you. Fine, audience. I hope you're enjoying this because we're never fucking doing it again. You know what I'd
mean,
like
fair
to
call.
abdicate all power. Yeah, you do it. Yeah, rules are fun. Let's just have a good time.
This isn't even plan related, Jack. The listeners haven't got any more than you have.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I hope you're enjoying this. Either way. Okay, Gus is
So much
ready.
of this plan involves waiting for a moment, and the moment's
Okay,
not
well,
here.
Gus has readied
so...
an action to do when Lyosha has done an action, and it is now Lyosha's turn. Will he do the action?
Doubt it.
Lusha double moves
Double moves, back to the auxiliary shaft,
straight towards the main shaft,
into the main shaft.
but obviously stops at 50
50 what?
because that's
Feet.
Gus's double move. So 50 feet. So it doesn't go the full 70.
Lyosha moves up to Gus.
Well,
Let's go of Gladstone's Hound, who is now in dark.
drags him along.
This is where the turn system and
It's-
the narrative
it's-
system
I
is
mean-
sort of falling apart a bit.
Ooh, yeah, okay, I'll allow it.
Yeah, Gladstone's going to allow
Because he
himself
kind
to
of
drag.
piggybacks
Yeah, that's fine.
on-
That's fine.
yeah.
You are. What I'll say is you have a grapple and you're forced move.
Rules as written say that all these things happen simultaneously anyway, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Light on the lake at midnight.
Dun dun.
You see a big explosion of earth as a mighty set of massive claws emerge from the earth, and the creature starts pulling itself out. Just got this weird, like, massive bulbous head, but with like really long, really weird carapaced shoulders that almost like insectoid almost shoulders over the top, and then huge claws, like massive thick claws that you've seen, they're obviously using for scurrying, and this massive creature pulls itself out of the ground and swipes at the drill, which just kind of stutters and stops.
I was expecting a worm.
I enjoyed how I started describing details of it, and Ralph immediately started Googling.
Oh no, I know what it is, but I'm not going to.
You don't know what it is.
Of course I do. You and I do, don't we, listener? Wink.
It has emerged, and it's now, because we'll say Gladstone's taken his turn with Lyosha, it's now top of round 2, which means it is light. Top of round 3, which means it's light on the lake at midnight's turn, which means the black powder reaches the kegs, and nothing happens. Nah, that would be too mean. It's actually a bit damp from all the Murgle. No, they all explode, and you hear this horrible screeching sound from the creature as a rumbling sound, and the entire floor caves in and falls down to the previous level.
Oh, shit!
So you see Gus, Gladstone, and Lyosha all see a huge creature crashing to the Warren level, covered in dirt and boulders. So now let's get into a fun little back and forth. What damage are you expecting this to do to this creature?
Deadly.
Because I have previously been told off for nerfing certain things like a boulder. So I want you to start the bidding.
Before time.
That's the alternate universe.
I'm gonna start. I want you to start the bidding, and then I'm gonna tell you how wrong you are.
20 d10.
Let's say how many barrels of black powder were there?
3.
9d10.
Are we looking for a numerical value, a dice value, or maybe just like a narrative amount of damage that it's taken?
Why don't you tell me the narrative amount, and then I will translate that into the massive stat block that I've got ready prepared for this creature.
How many more tricks up our sleeve do we have?
Narratively, it's like
one more thing we
one
have.
third, I think.
Okay, no, this works because I had sort of
That's
video
a lie.
game
We have
boss.
at least 2 more things.
I had video game
Oh,
boss
yeah.
kind of strategy with it. So I did have one if you manage to damage its sort of shell and armor and things. And so let's say that's what's happening.
Yeah, this feels like we've blasted some of its armor plating.
Okay.
off,
Yeah, we
I
burst
think.
out on it and did a silent takedown. And now Mr. Freeze has learned from that and...
That won't work again, Batman.
yeah.
I can learn from my mistakes, Batman. Can you say the same?
You guys are dumb. I have adjusted the stat block. Pray that I do not alter it further. Light on the lake at midnight, it is your turn. You have seen the creature disappear from this level. A big boom, big bada boom, then drop.
He was preparing to properly sprint down the auxiliary shaft at this point, but now he's going to advance up on the hole that's appeared in the floor and peer through to judge the viability of hopping just directly down.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably 25, 30 feet down.
Well, that would be my climbing movement if I could get some handholds on my way down. 30-foot climbing speed for its back.
But there is no way down. You're sort of...
Oh,
this
thin
bit has just
floor.
fallen. Well, it's not thin, but it's not thick. Yeah, I mean, there is. You could probably 10 feet or so of earth. So then it's probably only 20 if you drop the last bit.
I don't know how fall damage works. Is that going to hurt me a lot?
2d6, that would be.
That's too much. Light trots off towards the auxiliary shaft. Oh, if this is Pathfinder, I'd be immune to falling damage.
Oh, if this was Pathfinder.
I'd let you do an acrobatics check for half damage.
2d6 is still too much.
Really? You better not get anywhere near this thing.
Yeah, I don't want to fall and then also get close
Yeah,
to it.
no, that's fair. That's fair. It is going to go in a few moments.
Okay, so movement, action dash, bonus action dash to make my way down to the Warrens.
So is that 90 feet?
That would be 90 feet.
Okay. So with
Jesus
90,
Christ.
90
And that's without
feet,
feline agility.
with 90 feet, what I'm going to say is you can basically get to where the creature is.
Oh, fantastic.
But
Then
presumably you don't want to end your movement there.
no, then I will use feline agility to pass the creature and do another 90 feet towards the main shaft. Bye guys! Bye guys!
Jesus Christ. So yeah, your friends are 50 feet away from the creature.
And now Light is 40 feet ahead of them.
Well, no, 40 feet would be in the middle of the main shaft. So you have reached the edge of the walkway in the main shaft.
Yeah, that's where I want to be.
Perfect. Light is standing directly on the edge, balancing precariously, and a light breeze can push him off. Gus!
Hello.
You've seen a massive, huge boy fall in the earth. A big bang, and then fallen to the ground. You probably haven't seen it, but you've heard it though, because it's 50 feet away from you. So you haven't seen it, but you've definitely heard it.
Gus moves towards the water.
Okay, keeps moving. Another 50 feet. Double move.
Yeah.
Okay. Lyosha. Oh, so Gus, you've caught up to Light of the Lake of Midnight at the.
Hi, Gus.
Hey!
Lyosha.
So Losha can see the beast now in the same shaft, the dark vision.
How far? How far? Dark vision. How far? How dark?
60 feet.
Yes. Well, you can see a massive pile of rubble and earth that it fell into, and you can see it. Well, it's obviously going to be scrabbling. It's not particularly static.
So, how this has transpired, unsure if the beast actually knows which way we're going. And now that the owl part of the plan is out the window.
Love it.
That's the only reason that Jack does anything now.
Yes. Can't wait to kill that thing.
Losha is going to take one of the rocks and just throw it backwards, just to make sound, to start baiting the creature this way.
Okay.
And then, I guess that's an action to just...
Yeah.
So then moves 35 feet.
Yeah, it's like those videos where they're not looking and they throw it back and it goes straight through the basketball hoop.
Nails it in the eye.
Oh, but also, can Losha Hunter's Mark bonus action? Cheeky. It's good value here. Good action economy. Just get it.
I
Get
guess the thing is, can you Hunter's Mark just like a stray limb? I guess that kind of counts. You can see the creature, can't you? Yeah, all right.
There we go.
You need it.
Yeah, and then off he goes, 35 feet, and then
Okay, so
Azir
you
will
haven't caught up to Light and Gus yet. You're 15
sort
feet
of
behind.
understanding there might be a hole. Thought commands Azir to go and sort of just hover above the hole, above the creature.
Okay, back into level
Because
3 above the hole.
doesn't think it's going to get by.
Above the hole was the title of my sex tape. Okay, it is now the creature's turn.
It shouldn't be.
Creature.
It's going to be a very short sex tape.
The creature roars, screeches, emerges from the
Detritus.
yeah, looks around, turns towards the auxiliary shaft, doesn't see anything, turns towards the party, sees you. You can feel its eyes on you, and it just screams again. But I'm going to say that because it had to pull itself out. Well, actually, no, we'll give it a movement. So it moves
50 feet.
60 feet towards you. No. Not that much. That would be mean. It moves 30 feet towards you. It's picked itself up. I know it was prone, and it's done that, but then it's moved.
Speaking as the hindmost party member.
Oh, dear. Oh, no. You're fucked. No, I think it's 20 feet away from you, Sir Gladstone. It's moved 30 feet.
That's kind of you.
Well, that's just the rules.
Okay.
I didn't give it a ridiculous. It's not. It's pretty quick when it's burrowing, which is scary, but it's not. It's 20 feet away from you, and you can definitely now see it, Sir Gladstone. Presuming that you have a mushroom,
I believe I do, yes.
so you can see it.
I solemnly put the mushroom back in my pocket, so I could no longer see it.
Out of sight, out of mind. It's your turn, Sir Gladstone.
I mean, Gladstone's gonna, get to the tunnel exit.
Okay, you're 50 feet from Light on the Lake of Midnight and friends. So you've obviously got 60 feet of movement. What do you want to do? Do you want to get to them and stand still in front of them? Do you want to get to them, run past them down one of the ways?
I don't feel great leaving Losher in there.
Scoop him.
Losha is beckoning. Go,
Okay.
go, I'm faster than you.
Yes, true, fair. All right. So Gladstone will go central.
He's going to stay sort of by Gus.
Yes.
Makes sense.
It is now top of turn 4. It is Light on the Lake at Midnight's turn.
Okay, everyone, going well so far? Gus, get ready! And he starts drumming on the ground with the shitty orcish short swords he picked up.
Oh yeah, sorry. That was why I wanted the iron iron spear. Yes.
Oh,
gonna start.
you're gonna. Okay, fine.
Have a cool pounding the ground moment.
Yeah, cool.
We're making a racket.
Yeah.
With some old shitty weapons.
Okay.
You're making vibrations.
Excellent. And so, where are you? South or north way down around the walkway?
Everyone else has just gone central so far, so I guess light goes off to the side and goes south.
Just 10, 20 feet.
I actually want to move 0 feet, so my feline
Okay,
ability
fine.
resets.
You've moved 0 feet, and you are in the jaws of the beast.
Feline agility gets back.
Gus, you see a horrific creature with, as I said, long sort of carapaced shoulder guards, of one of which is horrifically cracked. It's a weird bulbous head, which is like, and then it's got like a big carapacey kind of body, and then it's got 4 legs, and actually you see one of its legs just like looking like it's been real fucked up. So
Is that a technical term?
yeah, it's real fucked up.
Medical
Medical term for it.
diagnosis.
Yeah. What do you do, Gus?
Is it between me and the water?
You're between it and the water.
Alright, in that case, Gus stamps up and down like a toddler having a tantrum.
And she's very good at it. Yasha?
Maybe prepare an action?
And then also, fine, that was my movement, because I already moved. my stamping was my movement.
Yep.
And I'm going to ready an action.
Okay, are you going to tell me what the action is or when it's going to happen?
Yes, because I'm required to.
You fucking didn't last time!
Yeah, to be fair, you could write it down.
Yeah, you want to write it down?
Okay, right, what? I can take.
Why don't you write it on the Discord and I won't look?
Oh, well, we all know what it is, so we can
Okay,
confirm.
fine. Don't know that I like that, but
We
alright.
all have to say it at the same time.
Yeah, wedding, you all have to write it down separately. With the newlywed game. Right, okay, you've ready in action. Yasha.
Losh is going to scoot round the corner with his movement.
Okay.
Ready in action. But this action is going to be a reaction based on another reaction,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is part of the plan.
which you don't know. And that reaction is to push the monster.
Push the monster.
Lush is readying an action that's triggered by Gus's action.
So it sounds like at the moment you've got Gladstone and Gus standing on the precipice, stamping the pike down and stamping your feet.
Yeah.
And then aside either side of the tunnel, like 2 weird rogue operatives, you've got Light on the Lake at Midnight and Lyosha, who are both like hiding around the corner ready to pounce when the thing comes.
Yep. Is this working for you, us not telling you what we're doing?
I mean, it's sort of intolerable. But it's saved because I have to hold out hope that at least a small section of our massive listenership are enjoying it and enjoying that. Because when I've listened to actual play podcasts, I always quite like it when the DM's the one being shit on. I don't know whether I just feel.
You should listen to this great podcast I know about. It's called Of Dice and Them.
So you're hiding around the corner, and then it's the beast's turn. The beast is going to double move straight at Gladstone, who is, I think, the person in front of them, and with 60 feet will make it to Sir Gladstone. Lou might have been checking Instagram. Oh no,
I was
Lou
making
writing.
a note.
She's holding up a piece of paper that she prepared.
And the note reads, trigger, beast charges, action, cast, reduce.
You're casting Reduce on the creature.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. How does that work?
How that works, Jack, is I choose a creature or object I can see within range to go larger or smaller for the duration. I am choosing a smaller. If the target is unwilling, it can make a Constitution saving throw. Is it willing, Jack?
Actually, the creature is very insecure about its size, and it is actually willing to go down and lose a few pounds. No,
Didn't entirely realise that this whole plan hinged on a constitution saving throw from the enormous mole beast, but...
Alright, let's just let's go straight in on this, shall we?
Oh god.
Let's go straight in on the cam. Okay, we ready?
What's DC?
What's the DC?
Oh, I don't like seeing that HP number, Jack.
Oh! saw nothing.
Oh my god, roll the dice.
What's the DC?
15.
Okay, I have a +3 to my Constitution. Okay, so that's a 9. It's a 9 on the dice. I have failed. I'm so disappointed. It's so fun to see all of your faces like, oh, well, fuck. Table sucks well, and it sucks. Yes, with a 9, I have a measly 12. The beast is, what, medium?
One size category smaller, I believe.
So large to medium?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Its size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
Does it say
That's
its
science,
weight?
baby.
I don't think it says its weight.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I'm reading it right now.
No, as in, I don't know what its weight is.
Oh.
Not, the spell doesn't do
You
that.
call
I know the
yourself a
spell does that.
DM.
How many calories does it need to consume daily? How is it getting those in this underground environment?
I mean, it has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and its attack deal 1d4 less damage.
It's about £1,000 now. Attack deal 1d4 less damage. What does that mean? I roll a d4 and take it away from the total?
Yeah.
What was that about a strength saving throw?
Losha pushes
Losha's got a trigger.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
push it into the water.
Okay, fine. So the creature has charged towards Gladstone, become medium size, and then you are attempting to shove it, which is a contested strength check.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we're making a contested check, and I have disadvantage,
Yes.
but I have a +5.
That's all right.
Can't Lusha.
We'll get a few goes at it.
Can Gladstone assist?
No,
14.
Gus grants Lusha inspiration.
no. It already happened.
What do you mean? No.
It had already happened.
What's already happened?
The roll and the whatever.
Yeah, you could grant inspiration after the dice has been rolled, but before the result is known.
I'm going to rule in this instance that we knew what the result was. And the result was clearly that Lusha had already succeeded.
Oh!
And had managed to push.
I thought you meant in the bad way.
I know, that's why I was being a dick. Usually I'd be like, oh yeah, do it. I was like, don't spend it. don't spend it.
So long, ugly!
Okay. Oh, fuck's sake. So what, it falls? So you're saying it falls? Right. Okay, so it falls from, we're level 4, aren't we?
Yep.
So the water is not far. It's only 10 or 20 feet below.
It was 30 feet in the previous when Losha and Light were thinking about climbing up out of the water. It was 30 feet.
Okay.
Technically, I only say this so that he can't fuck us with it later. Technically, if you're pushed over the side of something, you get a dex saving throw to be knocked prone at the edge.
Thank you, rules lawyer. I'm going to save what that result was on a d20. So I said in the previous episode it was 30 feet of climbing up from the water.
Yeah.
Did I say that? Okay, then it's 30 feet down to the water. I'm completely happy to have that. However, I rolled a natural 19 on that dexterity saving throw, which gives me actually a dirty 20, and I am just prone by the side of the water. And
Ooh, say he's clinging on, just for the narrative.
I think that's sort of what the intent is
Yeah.
behind that.
Mechanically
Yeah, all right,
prone,
he's-
narratively clinging on by his claws.
okay, yeah. What I'm going to say is that its weird back legs have sort of scraped and caught it, so it's like kind of half off the edge, half being caught by itself. It is Gladstone's turn.
Shit! Push it again!
Gladstone, like Frank Reynolds with a bit of wood.
Clonks it in the face.
No, in the butt, I think. It's also got a really weird small butt.
Oh, like a frog's butt.
like a frog's butt.
frog's butt.
Okay, you're gonna make a contested strength check.
I'm gonna try and sort of lever it off with the spear. So we're saying this is a strength check, is that correct?
Yes.
You tell me yours first.
+5.
How about fuck you? How about
17.
there's been too much fucking... Well, talking of 17
from you, boy.
That is exactly what I rolled on one of my 2 dice, which would give me a 22. On the other roll, unfortunately, I only rolled a 2. So what I'm going to say is that, like a weird cartoon... you said like Frank Reynolds. I also like the idea of it's like weird scrabbly claws, and you're just like levering each claw up. And it falls 30 feet to the water below.
I wonder if it can swim.
I hope not.
Well, that looked like it was at least 1,000 pounds of pure sort of rocky carapacey muscle. I can't imagine that it would float.
It doesn't. It definitely doesn't float. It falls straight into the water. The falling damage has been sustained, and it has disappeared below the surface of the water. It is now Light on the Lake of Midnight's turn at the top of round 5.
We've got to put a lid on it. Put a lid on the water, and then it can't come back up.
Everybody run.
I think he gets down on his hands and knees and tries to peer into the water and look for any bubbles.
You probably see bubbles.
It's not coming up yet. Still not coming up.
Light spends 6 seconds saying when it's not saying every second that it's not coming up.
Have we won?
Did we do it?
Just in case we haven't done it, would now be a good time to run and get our equipment from Noah? I think I'm going to go up and...
It's just across the ways.
It's just over there.
But I
think
think we should go slowly.
Yeah, I think he's going to tentatively start moving towards Noah's cavern.
I'll keep watch. I've got all my shit.
Stay with us.
Okay.
There's that 20 wisdom.
Gus is feeling relatively obedient today.
Okay, now you've got to cut this out for 2 reasons. A, I'm going to make this sound, which I can't imagine was pleasant.
Wasn't your worst sound.
B, where the fuck are you and where the fuck was Noah? Where did I say Noah was?
So he should be
Like,
on
cut
the,
all this out so it looks like I know what I'm talking
he
about.
should be on the other side of this level.
But did you
of the
not go down
shaft.
2 levels through the thing? I thought Noah was on level 3.
I guess he was on level 3, right? Because we came down, found the block entrance to the tomb, and then went round to Noah.
Yeah.
So we should actually be right below one of our ropes, which was 50 feet?
Yes, there is still a rope just dangling where Sir Gladstone tied it around a rock.
Fucking well remembered.
Yeah, dang.
I listened to
man.
this recently.
I was going to say, you can absolutely tell one of us listens to the episodes multiple times.
I listen to every fucking episode.
Not as many
multiple
times as I do.
No.
Hey, Gladstone, if you boost me up a little bit, I can run and get your armor, my equipment, Luscious bow, my sword. I'll say hi to Noah.
Oh,
Sprint back.
Sounds like a marvellous plan. Do we think we have 5 minutes?
Do we think
Well,
it'll take 5 minutes?
You said 5 minutes.
No,
it'll
but
take, like,
my
3.
armour will take 5 minutes.
You're wearing armor.
Oh, yes! All right, yes, now I'll give you a boost.
Okay, I'll run, get the stuff. Then we'll have a bow and a sword, and you can put the armor back on at some point.
A bow in a mine. Nonsense.
I'm just thinking about how great it would be right now to have a bow.
Yeah, well, I tried.
I boost.
Hoop!
Yeah, alright, so what's your climb speed?
30 feet.
Okay, so you are up to the 3rd level.
And he's off towards Noah's cavern.
And you got a bonus action to dash?
Yeah.
And do you have feline thingy? Fuck.
So 30 feet to climb up the wall and the rope.
It's a bit more than 30 feet, but just a little
Okay, then action dash to do another 30 feet. Bonus action
Okay.
dash to make it up to 90 feet in total. Feline agility to double that to 180 feet.
So you're at Noah. You like sit into it. Noah's like, oh, you're so speedy. Is this how I talk? I can't remember.
Yes, that's pretty much it. We're winning, by the way.
Excellent.
We're killing that thing you told us would kill us.
Oh, Wonderful. What about the gribbly boy down below? That didn't look so great. I've got some sort of like mushroom sonar shit going on. I kind of...
Yes, so thank you for telling us that Losher was in trouble. We have killed the Gribbly boy.
Cool. I didn't like him.
No, I'm just going to get our stuff, which is down this hole. See you in a minute.
You took it off in the hole. Yeah, before you went in the water. So you're like, meow. You're saying all of that as you run past and just dive into the hole.
Yeah, then
just swan dive down.
skid down the mushroomy slope.
Oh, God, that's not the first time I've heard that sentence. Fine, Gus.
You hear a distant sonic boom.
As a cat breaks the Mach 1 barrier.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of did my bit of the plan.
Gus leaves.
Gus's perception's very good, so Gus is just going to keep watching to make sure that the water doesn't move.
Okay. The water does not move.
Alright, I'm out, guys. I've done my useful thing while it's down there. Hope it drowns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Losha?
Using his bonus action, he commands Azia to dash, dash, so she can move 120 feet flying.
Yeah.
She reaches him.
Yeah.
Just pick up a worm, feed her a worm.
Lots of worms in this stony mine.
Gus, your watch has not ended, but you do see a creature emerge as it bursts out of the water with a scream and howl and climbs up towards you and reaches the top of the precipice where you are all standing.
I feel like my looking real good didn't really benefit us very much then. I feel like that could have kind of been done by anyone.
What if you'd have readied an action?
I was about to, but I didn't, so yeah, fine.
So Gladson, it's your turn. There is a horrible creature reaching the top of this. Basically the same place as when you last pushed it down.
Can we insert a joke slightly earlier in proceedings? Because I've been waiting to say this for a while.
Okay. Tove, just cut this out and put this somewhere that's really appropriate.
What do we do if he doesn't come back?
Don't insert it.
Was that about light?
That's about light. Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, yeah.
That's funny. Now I thought you meant about the beast. Like, huh.
Oh, bugger. I think... Oh, so it started to climb, right?
No, it is up level with you guys.
Oh, that sounds like some bullshit. Okay.
Well, it's pretty close to you.
I mean, if it's within poking distance, I try to sort of poke it back down.
Probably not, to be fair. It's probably...
I ready an action, and when it's in poking distance, I try and poke
You're
it
trying to
back
shove? You're readying a shove rather than an attack?
I am readying... I'm
One and
readying...
the same, surely.
It's not. No, it's not one and the
Very
same.
distinctly different.
Very distinctly different because he's going to have a disadvantage against resisting a shove, whereas he will not have a disadvantage against resisting an attack.
Yes, an attack would be trying to do the same thing, so
Okay,
mechanically
fine.
it'll be a shove.
Fine.
Which I realise isn't the most exciting thing to do,
No.
but also it's definitely the most logical thing
This
to do.
is the cheesiest fucking fight so far.
Well, it's okay because it will succeed this one, grab the spear out of my hand and throw it into the water, me along with it. So
Fine.
I ready an action and I say, light!
Coming, Gladstone!
It is the top of round 6. There is merely 8 turns of reduce left.
Light finds the equipment,
Yes.
throws his
It's
backpack
actually
on.
all covered in a weird fungal goo.
Noah! Throws his backpack on, picks up Losh's backpack, puts that on his front, picks up Gladstone's backpack under his arm, runs around scooping up Gladstone's armour, and then hooks Losh's bow over his head and starts to run away, then hops back again, picks up his sword with his tail, and then drags it all, sort of hobbling.
Is it a prehensile tail?
Yeah. and waddles his way back.
I'm going to enjoy seeing all of the artwork about this, folk. I'm really enjoying all your artwork so far. But I can't wait for Light on the Lake of Midnight carrying 4 packs now.
3. Gus kept hers.
Okay.
Within
3 packs.
her
Oh, yeah, 'cause
mastiff body.
Yeah.
it got subsumed.
And then soaked when she...
And then soaked, yeah. You're going to run back, but you can't feline fuck.
No, can't feline fuck. Because I haven't moved 0 feet in a turn since I last used it.
Okay.
I'm going to assume I use my action to do all the picking up.
Yeah, I'll give it to you as part of whatever you're doing.
I'm
You get one free
just
move.
running back, so... Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you back up to... I'll get you back up to Noah. I think
Cool.
That's fair.
I know her.
Hi! Are you back to have a quick chat with me?
I've run out of movement for this turn, so yeah, I suppose we can just shoot the shit while we're sort of hanging.
Tell me about your family.
I assumed you would already know all that sort of thing. I have 3 sisters, and...
Cuts to Gus.
Gus is gonna skedaddle. And oh no, hold on.
Just not for nothing, Lou. What cantrips you got?
Shape, water, produce flame, and guidance. Guidance seems
Okie
useful.
dokie, never mind. Carry on.
See guidance.
Oh no, I can't, because it's fucking concentration, and I'm concentrating on reducing. I do not want to stop reducing. I mean, are we on starting to attack it yet? Like, are we at that point, or are we on?
It's not quite up to you yet, but you could cast something at him if you've got something ranged.
I mean, it's not going to be able to defend against it, so I'm just going to produce flame. Why not? And try and shoot it in its face.
Roll some dice.
I don't have to roll the dice.
Oh, do I have to roll the dice?
I don't know how my... I don't cast spells very often.
I have
Jack.
one. You have one job.
All right. Okay, I will attack with it. Natural 20!
Okay,
Hey.
nice. It hits.
Excellent. I will have to do some damage rolls then, I guess. It's going to do 14 fire damage.
14 fire damage.
Yeah.
Meh. Yasha.
And I have moved my full movement back, by the way. I shot it down the side.
Back where?
Or away from the edge.
Okay. Away from your crewmen.
I just can't. We cannot risk me breaking concentration on this fucking spell. Sorry, Yasha.
Yasha.
So Losher readies an action to assist Gladstone with his prodding and levering. And then as a bonus action, Azia takes off and claws at the beast as it climbs.
Okay.
Because it's climbing and it can't really defend, you know? Is that
I'll
an
allow.
advantage or something like that?
No.
All right. How does a 19?
There's a reason why I was being so mean, is because I thought you'd hit anyway. Right, crack on.
Hey, that's 7 damage.
Chipping away.
And then Azure flies up into the hole.
It is now the beast's turn, and the beast uses its movement to scale the last bit, activating a readied action.
Activating a readied action.
With
now I have,
advantage.
Because of Losh's help.
because of Lyosha's assistance, which is a 21 or 16.
With disadvantage, I got an 18. So I thought I had you there, but no. So what? So now he gets a dex saving throw.
Back into the water.
We just keep doing this.
Dex saving throw
Beast
is
goes
15.
up, beast comes down. Beast comes up, beast goes down.
What's the dex saving throw against?
I think it might just be like DC 10 or
Okay.
something. I think it's just like a flat.
It's caught itself again, and it looks really pissed off.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
wet.
Sure it does.
It's cracked.
Maybe it loses a few feet,
unhappy.
like it scores its way down.
Oh, not only scores, like the top.
Oh, it goes. Sorry, it goes back down. Gladstone readies an action.
The top of the shaft is no longer like a nice, neat edge. It has been scored away and excoriated.
Would you say that it's becoming sort of uneven, and perhaps you could pull some bullshit at some point?
I was going to say, it becomes difficult terrain.
I meant more like, is it starting to collapse, perhaps?
Oh yeah, it's all collapsing. The whole mine is collapsing because you blew up part
We
of the mine.
did blow up quite a lot of the mine, yeah.
You're lucky that I didn't have that just fucking collapse the whole level on you, which I was tempted to do. It is...
How's it going to attack when it's hanging off a ledge?
I think what it's going to do is I'm going to say it's got 3 attacks, claw, bite. I'm going to say that as you shove it, it's going to get a bite off at you. But it's not going to attack you with either claw because they're holding on.
That feels dramatically appropriate. I'll allow it.
That is a 27 to hit.
Miss.
Just squeaks by.
But I do less damage.
1d4 less.
Oh yeah, because it's we.
It's
like
comically small.
Oh my god. I do 4 less. I do...
Is it a minimum of 1?
Yeah, I do... The horrific monster latches you in its jaws, bites you and does 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing
slashing,
damage.
4 slashing damage.
4 slashing damage. Now, Jack, you might recall that I've changed my name on Discord since the last session because of a thing that I forgot and was very annoyed about. Is this a magical slashing attack?
For those of you not on our Discord, Ralph's name is now Heavy Armor Master Feet Haver. It is a slashing attack.
1.
1 point of damage. Alright, I'm not going easy on you guys anymore. It's the Gladstone. I mean, how does this work? You've already pushed this round. Is that you done?
That was my reaction
from
From the
last
previous
turn.
round.
Yeah.
Okay, so we now reset and you're all good.
Yes.
Right, go on then.
Annoyingly, we really have cheesed this one. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You've still, let me be clear, got a long way to go.
So the beast is, we've said it's slipped back down again. It's clinging on, but it's still not quite up to the top.
Yes.
I'm going to attack it
Okay.
with my spear.
Okay. Are you proficient with spears?
I'm proficient with all weapons.
all weapons? Is that what you want to say? You want to say all weapons?
That's what it says on my character sheet.
That's bullshit.
Oh, I think it's true, right, for fighters?
All martial
I'm-
weapons?
I am proficient with all simple and martial weapons,
Yeah,
which
okay.
is to say all weapons.
No. That is that is a leap beyond.
Exotic weapons don't exist anymore, do they?
No, it's just simple and martial. Therefore, all weapons. Anyway, Gladstone gives it a poke to the tune of 24.
Barely hits it.
All right. Dealing 9 piercing damage.
Okay. Light on the leg at midnight.
Anyway, Noah, yeah, that's my whole family. Maybe I'll see them again. Maybe they aren't dead like I think they are.
I'll put some feelers out. I'll know, because I've sent people to Jerichthea.
That's, yeah, if you know where it is, let me know. I've got to go help my friends. Bye!
Bye.
And he runs to the
Okay.
team and dumps all their
So you
shit.
90 feet?
Do I need the full 90 feet?
You definitely do, because you got to descend.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, okay.
So I think 60 feet will get you, we'll say it gets you to the top of the rope, and then you could do the 30 feet down the rope. Because you can't descend the rope with all the stuff anyway, can you?
Yeah, Gladstone doesn't need his armour right this second, so I'm going to leave the
Doesn't need
armour.
it at all, just throw it in the water.
Throw it at the beast.
I'll allow it.
Now, make a neat pile of Gladstone's armour, Gladstone's pack, Light's pack, but for now I'm at the top of the rope.
Okay. Gus,
Hello.
you had a flaming good time last time?
I am going to move another... How dark is it in here?
Not very, because we got the mushrooms, right?
You got the mushrooms, and you've set fire to it, so
Alright, well in that case I'm just going to move back a bit more.
and hope that its movement is less than 30 feet. Or is, not much more than 30 feet.
Are you camping? Is that what you're going to do? You're just going to hide behind a rock?
Yeah, well,
Wait it out.
that is what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to see if I can find a rock to see if I can get at least partial cover. And then I'm going to ready an action. Which is, if it pokes its head back up again, I'm going to throw another flame at it.
Okay. Yosha, the creature is hanging off the edge right near your feet.
Short sword range.
Definitely.
Hit it with a short sword. That's what we're all about. Ooh. 22.
Hit.
12 damage.
Ooh.
Next, Azure is going to swoop in, attack, and then she's going to retreat.
That fucking owl. I tell you, if that fucking owl hits me again.
So she attacks for... Ooh. That's an 8.
Ah, God. Ah.
So Azure misses, but then retreats.
Okay. It is now its turn. It is going to... it's going to haul itself up to the edge, which will activate Gus's readied action.
Yeah, well.
Oh shit, unwavering mark. I unwavering marked it.
No, you fucking didn't. It's the one thing you have to do is remember your skills. That is the one thing I will not allow.
That's 23 to hit.
Yeah. That's a big old juicy hit point.
No, it does 2 fire damage.
2 fire damage.
2 fire damage.
It is now the beastie's... Oh, yeah, so that's activated, but it's still got its actions. So, up in the face of you, Sir Gladson, it is going to fuck you up.
Okay.
First is going to be a 19 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
What is that? That's a 1. Oh, my God. God, it's so much more maths now than it was before. 4 damage. Slashing.
1 damage.
That's a 27 to hit. Sir Gladson?
Oh, yeah. You know it. I just told you a 19 hits. That's a bigger number than 19.
15 damage.
Fuck. Okay, now we're playing with the big boys. I see.
It is now Sir Gladson's turn.
Ugh.
The last bit was its sort of horrible mouth. Just kind of enveloped your face a little bit and just scratched your face off with its horrible, nasty teeth.
Oh, God. I can't think of anything more interesting than just hitting it, and that's not very interesting.
Hit it then.
Okay.
You're a fighter.
Fight!
Get used to it. And don't forget to do your unwavering thingy.
Alright, so, face to face with this thing, Gladstone is going to keep the attack up with the spear, trying to keep its attention, and is going to make a swing for a 24.
Jesus Christ, yes.
I'm rolling good today,
Everyone
not in
is.
one-on-one
No
combat.
one's rolled
but...
under a 20 to hit this thing, I swear.
Puff Mazia.
Oh yeah, I remembered that one. I remembered the way that
7 damage.
Okay.
And is going to use Unwavering Mark,
Yep.
which means it has disadvantage on anything that isn't me.
Okay.
And is going to Action Surge and hit it again.
Yep.
Less on that one, only a 19.
Yeah.
9
Okay.
damage. Jab, jab, jab.
Jab,
Annoying
jab.
jab in the face to keep its attention.
Turn 8, Light on the Lake of Midnight. There's only 6 turns left of reduce. You are
I'm just gonna
atop.
look over the edge, spot
Yeah.
the creature, look at it, try and work out some angles here, and think, maybe Footloose is gonna help us out after all. And he draws his sword and checks that it's still got the magical oil on it.
It's still got the magical oil on it.
Yeah! And he drops all the other shit he's carrying, wraps the rope around his offhand, and leaps off the side!
Hell yeah.
Aiming
Okay, what?
to collide sword first with the creature's head from behind.
Okay, that's pretty... Okay. Why don't you roll with advantage then? Because that's pretty epic. I tell you what though, if you fail to hit it, I'm going to have you doing some hilarious fall
Face plant
straight
into the
past
wall.
it. Yeah.
That was a 7. This is an attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Checking, adding the right stuff to it.
Did you?
Oh, natural 20! I was gonna like wink and be like, natural 20, Jack. But no, that is.
Yeah, I saw the look of
So
genuine surprise on your face.
So the oil that Footloose gave you is a very sporadically working oil because it only activates on a natural 20. And instead of doing double damage, you in fact do quadruple damage. Wait, did we say the sneak attack?
All your dice.
Nice. Not
Okay,
Hang on, I have to get some more dice out.
you have to open your
I don't know.
Warhammer box.
I just quite like if we just have like a 2 minutes of just dice rolling noises.
I can roll them one at a time. if
Dice
you like.
rolling noises interspersed with plus
4d8s.
And then what? 8 d6s?
So 2d6 is my usual sneak attack.
So you need to roll 8d6.
Fucking hell, Jesus. Okay, let me line them all up.
Hold on, there's 4 of us. Shall we just all roll a d8?
Yeah, do that. Do that. Everybody roll a d8.
Team effort.
Bambi.
8.
Oh, Lou.
3.
Oh, Ralph.
7.
Nice.
My d8 is 3.
So 21.
And my 8d6s.
Oh, that's a Warhammer sound.
That's a good.
That's
that
a
is
Warhammer
definitely
sound.
a Warhammer
It's taking me
sound.
right back to my childhood.
That is some heavy artillery coming in.
Yeah.
We have 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1.
26.
I got 26.
And then
Plus
with
21.
47
47.
damage. Yeah, it screams in pain. In fact, I think you need to make an acrobatics check because you are otherwise flying straight into a fucking wall.
That I can do.
It is going to scream and fall because I think he's just taken 47 damage to the face, and I think it's going to fall back into the water.
That's a 12 on my acrobatics.
That's the fail. Just goes in.
But yeah, there's a light-shaped hole. Okay, it's disappeared down below the water once more, and it's Gus's turn.
And Light stands up, dusts himself off, and yes, I think I am happy with that.
Fair play, Light.
Very nice.
Oh, good job.
Looking at your rapier like, what is this?
I am going to construct a snare at the side in case it tries to get up again.
How big are the snares?
Sorry, is there something funny, Toe? Do share with the class.
No, it's fine.
It says it triggers when a small creature or larger. Is this creature or is this creature not a small creature or larger?
It is in fact a larger than a small creature, yes.
Well, there you
Right,
go
so it's
then.
saying it doesn't work on tiny creatures.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I would spend my turn setting a snare.
Where?
At the edge where it keeps popping up.
Under Sir Gladson. You have to make a memory check, Sir Gladson, to make sure that you remember the snares.
I think
Is that
Lyosha.
intelligence? Oh.
I think if Gladson sees me do it, he probably is alright.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Well, it's dark in there. Yeah, it's got that night blindness.
Lyosha.
Losher is going to attempt to peer and look hard to see if he can see the creature.
So, you can't, it's down below the water. So is the longbow up back above?
I did say he dropped everything, so yeah. Your longbow is just on the floor above if you want to climb the rope.
If he looks really hard, using his hunter's mark. It's
Yeah, you
like,
can see the creature is down there.
is it moving?
Well, it looks like it's sinking a bit, but yes.
It's still sinking. And then goes to collect the longbow.
If you double move, you're up to your longbow.
Double moves the longbow. Picks up. Ah! My old friend.
My arm is complete again.
Sort of, animatedly pulls on the string a little bit.
Right. Azure
Just hovers.
hovers. Okay, it is the beastie's turn, and similar to previous, it makes its way back up about 10 feet away from the top of the lip again. Except this time, it looks really angry. It looks distraught. One of its gribbly, there's a massive, wound in its face, which is leaking dark ichor. It's, ichor? Ichor?
Ichor.
Ichor?
It's pronounced itcher.
I thought that might have killed it.
It goes, "Not yet, light!"
Terrifying. No rest for the wicked.
How much of my turn would you like me to use?
That's a great sentence. Keep going, please.
I would like to cut my finger on the end of my spear and hold my hand out over the edge, dripping it into the water.
Are you a blood mage?
No, but I'm banking on there being a couple of horrible gribbly eels down there that we missed.
We've really gone hard on Gribbly this episode.
It's the Gribbly files. In fact, you can see, even without that, as you do it, you can see looking down, because of all the blood from the monster, and your own blood, I guess, now mixed in.
I keep forgetting that it's an actual, I keep imagining it as, almost like a golem, sort of just a rock
you gotta stop.
beast.
You gotta stop.
It's an animal with blood in it. Well, if I'd remembered that, I wouldn't have... Ow, that's smarts.
Yeah, you can no longer wield weapons with that.
Yeah, sorry, hang on.
Oh, no, it's starting to go bad. Light, you need to cut the finger off.
I think it's fast the finger, old man. Hold out your arm.
You take 64 septic damage. Ooh.
I can't reduce that with armor.
You see a swell of thrashing eels about in the water below.
I'd like to try and shove it into the water below.
It's 10 feet away from you. You can. I will allow you to swan dive to it and take it with you.
Have you had enough of Gladstone yet?
It's in your hands now, listeners. I mean,
Vote
Gladstone
now on your
is tall.
phones, listener.
How tall is Gladstone?
6'9". I hit it with the spear.
69. Nice. Hit it
Nice.
with a spear. Or is it? Are you saying it's a reach?
10-foot reach.
Yeah, all right, fine.
I mean, definitely not, because spears are shit in 5th edition,
Well, yeah,
but
but I'll allow.
it's got flavour reach.
Yeah, flavour reach, fleech.
Which translates into mechanical reach. If you wish hard enough.
Well, I mean, the hyena has flavour night vision, so it's alright. Roll the dice.
25.
Yeah, obviously a hit. Have any of you rolled under a 20 to hit this thing?
No, my
As
dice
ya
are making up for
has.
last session.
As you, yeah.
Give me that strength check.
Oh God. Oh, I can't. I'd have to roll 2 natural 20s. I don't. I'm climbing, aren't I? So I don't even get a chance to catch I just fall.
Disney villain death, right? Yay!
Quickly, Gladstone, say something cool.
Oh,
Like back to the fires of... Oh, no, water. This is harder than I thought.
care to take a plunge? No, that's You're about to have an eerily bad time.
Oof.
What we didn't see was beforehand the big burrowy beast was being really disparaging and mean about the eels, and the eels were being nothing but supportive.
Yes.
It's light on the lake of midnight's turn. Top of round 9.
Light stands at where it keeps climbing up to and prepares an attack if it climbs up again.
That's fair. Yosha, you've got a bow.
Ready's an action to shoot the bow should the monster emerge from the water.
Yep.
And Azure, I guess, could she prepare an action? Could she prepare a bonus action to command her
No.
to swoop in?
No.
That's rubbish.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're insanely
Well,
overpowered.
we'll just
now.
want to wait and just we'll all go together. But
We'll hold hands and attack at once.
obviously we can't all be prepared. Okay, Asher
No.
will just flavorly just swoop in a circle.
Speaking of which, can you all roll me a d6, please?
I've got enough of them to learn about. That one was a 6.
6.
Lou?
Do.
No, it takes 24 points of damage from the eels. Swarming around it. And it pulls itself out of the water, just covered in eels and like horrible gribbly things. And as it pulls itself out of the water, I believe it gets shot in the face.
Yes, it does.
And by fire.
Not yet.
Okay.
So 21 to hit.
Yes, DM.
21 is hit. I've had enough of this fucking camping bullshit.
That's a pathetic amount of damage. 10.
I enjoy how you say pathetic amount of damage. It's still more than Gladson's done. Fine. And it scrabbles up towards Sir Gladstone. Did you prepare an attack to stab it in the face?
Light did.
Yeah, I didn't get to act before any of this happened.
Fine. Oh, yes, because you're behind it. Light did, but Light's... it's not close enough to you. It's still 10 feet
Yes, I need 5
down.
feet.
And so it is Sir Gladstone's turn. Listeners, just so you know, I don't know what Tove has weaved in terms of their magic for this episode, but we are nearly 3 hours in at this point, and I'm losing my goddamn mind. What are you going to do? You're going to make a contested strength check to push me into the water again? Oh, for fuck's sake!
16.
I rolled a natural 20
Hey.
And?
and a 10, which gives me a 15. In I go!
Yeah, this adventuring thing is certainly has its moments, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad, this.
I thought we were supposed to fear this monster. It's clearly an idiot.
I think our plan was just really, really good.
That's obviously what it was.
So it falls. It takes a deal of falling damage, as it has done every single time you push it into the fucking water. And you see, rather like the ending scene of some 90s superhero film, the bubbling frenzy water around it gets stained with blood, and the bubbles just stop. And you have slain the mighty beast, and it is over, and I am done as it is done, and I will quit the podcast and leave forever.
How long does it take us to be convinced that it's actually dead this time?
Yeah, how many rounds do we just spend looking at the water?
Only you can answer that. The question is, is it now no longer under the reduce effect of the spell because he's dead? Or does that continue?
Or just all the bits get
Well,
bigger.
no, all the eels, like, they've got their mouths in it, and just like, just rips apart the eel.
Oh,
Explodes.
oh
no.
Well, I suppose we don't need to worry about the eels anymore.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
I'd say he had an eerily bad time.
No, you used that one.
Oh,
Quick, come up with another one. Ralph, go.
eels!
Dun, 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 dun.
Credits.
Now he's an excavator.
That's...
Cut.
Good lord.
You have been listening to With Dice and Them. If you enjoyed this episode, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a review on your favorite podcasting platform and subscribe to be notified as soon as new episodes drop. In the meantime, give us a follow at Of Dice and Them on Twitter and Instagram, where you can also find out how to follow our cast. And we'll see you next time.
Oh, I'm going out to the woods and I'm going to snare me a rabbit for the stew pot. Oh, don't you know snares don't work on tiny creatures?
Is rabbit a tiny creature?
Yes.
You! Yes, you! Are you in need of edge-of-your-seat adventure? Do you like dangerous jungles filled with the undead, ancient dangers and sarcastic goblins? Do you want to hear 5 friends battle their way through both bad accents and the land of Chult in the search of an insidious death curse? Are you looking for a detergent that actually does what it promises? If you answered yes to all of these questions, except possibly the detergent one, then do I have a deal for you? Listen to Trolls of the Two-Ton Bridges, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast from the UK, playing through the Doom of Annihilation campaign. What's the cost? Nothing. It's free. Yes, you heard that right. Free to listen to on all podcast apps. Everyone loves it. Just listen to this person I've just met.
Can you get that out of my face?
See? So join us at the table every Tuesday with Trolls of the Two-Ton Bridges. Adventure.